One of the funny things about this business is people say, man, you got all the answers. No, I don't. I have a lot of the questions, but I don't have all the answers. And a lot of times I don't get all the answers right away. One of the great things I was taught a long time ago is if you can't answer someone's question, don't tell them you can't answer it. Tell them you can't answer it right now, or tell them, listen, I'll get the answer for you. I got the right people around me. I'll get that answer, and go get the answer. You know, one of the things that at a young age that makes the mistake sometimes, they'll say, well, how long you been doing this? Well, I just started 2 weeks ago. That's not the answer. The answer is, well, I got a whole team around me of over 150 years experience. I've got a marketing team. I've got all these other people around me, and give them that answer. Don't tell them you started 2 weeks ago. Maybe you did. But you started with people that have been doing this a long time, and they're going to know that if they got a question you can't answer, you'll find that answer. Yes? A lot of times we get ourselves all discombobulated and we say, oh, man, that guy asked me a question and just threw me through a loop. I had one the other day that I wasn't prepared for because I didn't know that I was going to be doing that topic. And I kind of hem-hauled around, tried to spin it a little bit. And I said, you know what? I'll find out the answer. And sure enough, I did. It was about the BLP and our competitor. I didn't know we had a competitor, to be honest with you. I don't pay much attention to that. I pay attention to the product that I believe in. And anyway, it was GTL, a company that does a trust company, but they aren't our competition at all with the BLP. They're not in competition whatsoever. But they thought that they had me. They said, well, the trust company, they do no death certificate either, and that makes a lot of sense to them. What's the difference between them and BLP? Well, the BLP can go way over 15,000. The trust company's limited. And when I found out that answer, that made a big difference to the corporation I was working with their agents to get them to sign up with us. I had to find the answer. I didn't know the answer. You don't have to know all the answers. You just have to know where to go to find them. Yes?